morning, or good evening. It is Sheree Tarot here today. And the reading for today is for Scorpios, okay? Scorpios, I pre-shuffled off screen. So we can just go ahead and we can get into it, okay? So universe, hi, how are you, universe? What is the message for Scorpios? I ask that this reading be clear, universe, and let this reading be accurate. What is the message for Scorpios? Give me one card, please. Alright, thank you. Let's see what Scorpio's message is today, okay? Hold on, let me cut this off because I feel like it's really loud. There you go. Let me turn this down. And let's see what message you guys got. Okay, thank you. Alright, so thank you, universe. So we have, let me get up close and personal. We got the Emperor, we got the King of Pentacles, we got the Devil in reverse, we got the Nine of Pentacles, we got the Five of Swords in reverse, we got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, we got the Nine of Wands, and then we have the Hierophant in reverse. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords in reverse. 99 angel number here. Scorpio, you could be dealing with an earth sign, a Taurus or a Capricorn. You also could be dealing with a fire sign, okay? So with this Emperor right now, it is letting me know that I'm getting like a strong sense of like male figures, like somebody that is very much so masculine, okay? This whole reading is just screaming to me having a lot to do with either masculine, being independent, things of that nature, okay? But with this Emperor right here, it is letting me know that this could be the energy that you are embodying at this time, Scorpio, where you're very much so in, like I said, your masculine energy, okay? So you're very much so stable, put up, secure. You could be very much in this guarding era too, where you want to protect your finances, or you want to protect the things that you have built, if that makes sense, okay? I feel like this sense of wanting to protect or wanting to make sure that like whatever you have established right now, Scorpio, it doesn't crumble, is from what has happened in the past. Now I'm getting you being stable, you being secure, comes from in the past maybe you lacked that, okay? So it was like, instead of you crying and dwelling on the fact that you were lacking stability, or you were lacking, being built up, you accepted that and you embodied it, and you really got into that masculine energy, okay, where you feel like you have to protect yourself. With this King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, male figure right here, once again, masculine energy, okay? The richest king in the deck, okay? So very much so wealthy. Finances are looking great. Could be somebody that is very flashy too. But I see with this Knight of Pentacles in reverse, it's like, okay, I'm feeling like, for Scorpio, I'm feeling like you are at this point in your life right now where you're like, okay, well, I feel fine. My finances are fine. The job or the career that I have is really good. Maybe my love life is stable, or maybe I don't want love at this point in my life, but I feel like I'm good. So I feel like you're in this spot right now, Scorpio, where you feel as though you don't need to move. You don't need to move. You don't need to change anything. You don't have to add or subtract. I feel like you're in this spot right now, Scorpio, where you're content. You're really happy with life right now. With the Devil in reverse, letting go, removing yourself, withdrawing from something, okay? Something in the past that might have had a hold on you, but now, Scorpio, it does not. But it also too brought confusion, possibly on why that certain thing or that certain someone had such a hold on you. You don't understand. Sometimes you don't realize that you're stuck or you're stagnant until you get out of it, and then you look back and you're like, well, why was I stuck in the first place? Why was I stagnant in the first place? That's what I feel like you're asking yourself now. But this Nine of Pentacles, definitely independent, definitely feeling content, okay? Feeling complete. Well, almost complete, but feeling very content about where you are. But there is a with this Hierophant right here in reverse, there is like a sense of like you might not be taking something as serious with the Hierophant in reverse, okay? And it has a lot to do with where you are in life right now. So because you are in a good, stable, secure spot in life right now, you're like, psh, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna chill a little bit. That's what I'm really getting, Scorpio. Right now, you're like, I'm chilling. I don't have to go as hard right now. I don't have to take everything so extreme right now. I feel like that's what you're doing. So there's a sense of not taking certain things or certain someones as serious because you feel like you are in a good space in your life at this time. Snoop, no. Go. Thank you. So with the Four of Swords in reverse is letting me know also too, like you're not missing no sleep. You're not stressing out about nothing. Okay? Clarify this Emperor. Thank you. Okay, so building in this masculine energy, you feel like you got to protect things of that nature, secure, stable. Okay, you have dropped a burden in the past, and I feel like in the past, you know how I just said that maybe in the past you were lacking stability and things like that. Instead of you crying about it, you embodied that energy and you actually went forward. Okay, and I see you having like, okay, I'm not going to sit here, I'm not going to dwell on it, which results in the 10 of Wands in reverse. I'm going to drop this also. So a thing in the past is no longer a thing in the past. It didn't really affect you, okay? But I do see though that some connection that you are involved in could be unbalanced in some type of way, okay? And it has a lot to do with somebody is not putting in effort or not putting in work, okay? And I feel like it has the reason as to whoever this person is that's not putting in effort or not putting in work, feels as though this connection might be a little bit beneath them. And they're like, no, this person is not on my level, okay? I'm on different levels than what my partner or my spouse is on at this moment. So I'm not going to put in too much effort. Just like I just said with that Hierophant in reverse, I definitely feel like you are not taking something as serious. So I feel like because you are very confident and you feel like you're in a good spot in life, it's like, I don't really feel like I need to take him or her as serious anymore because I'm where I want to be. With the King of Pentacles right there, though, there is some thinking, okay? There's some thinking, but it's not rational or logically thinking. It's skimming through, okay? And it has a lot to do with the connection of some sort, okay? You feel like you're in a good spot, Scorpio. You feel as though you do not need to move, but there's a connection somewhere that somebody is being deceitful about. Okay, maybe you two are not actually committed. Maybe you two are just dating and it's very casual, but somebody is being deceitful and somebody's lying about maybe having options. Maybe somebody is keeping that to themselves, that they got more than one person up their sleeve, or one or more person in their phone, whatever the case may be. Somebody is hiding that. Okay, I feel like this might be you, Scorpio, though. In a way, I feel like this is you. Since you're not really taking the connection serious anymore, or you feel like it's beneath you, you're starting to rack up on your options, okay? What was keeping you held up in the past that you disassociated with, you withdrew from, had a lot to do also too that it was confusing you, and it was making you feel as though you couldn't trust your intuition or your inner guidance, okay? So then you go back and you reflect and you say, hey, what was keeping me held up? What was keeping me stagnant? Well, it wasn't really your circumstances, Scorpio. It was more so of you actually following your intuition, following your inner knowing, okay? It had a lot to do with that. It wasn't the situation that you were involved in or things of that. It was more so it had a lot to do with you not trusting yourself, okay? I do also see too, though, that it could have been some confusion about whether or not something was fair to you, okay? Whether or not a situation was fair to you or a person was fair to you, okay? And I feel like once you realize that, because I do feel like, Scorpio, I don't know why, I feel like you are going to start like doing a lot of reflecting. You're going to start looking over a lot of things that were done or said to you in the past, or you're also going to start reflecting on how you reacted to things or what you said in the past. I feel like maybe this month, November, will be a reflecting month for you. So you'll start thinking about things that you probably ain't thought about in a minute, and you're like, why did I say that? Or, why was, you're going to start asking the question as to why. And I do not know why, but you will, and eventually you'll figure out the answer. You know what I mean? Clarify this 9 of Pentacles. Ooh, all these cards flew out. Okay, so in a sense of being, what is it? Content in life, you want to be fulfilled, okay? But you're coming off as very much so stern and cold with that Queen of Swords. Like I said, you are embodying masculine energy, where you feel as though you have to protect and you have to guard what you have built up, and by doing so you are shifting your focus onto your money and your finances, okay? So yeah, you want to be emotionally fulfilled too, but at the same time you got your guard up, and it's not nothing that anybody has done to you, Scorpio. I just feel like you were in that mindset in the past, or you were in a living situation in the past where you were lacking, okay? You were lacking a lot, and now you're up double, and you're like, I don't want to lose this again. So I'm just going to turn down or dial my emotions off a little bit and focus more on my finances. That's why I say you're not taking something as serious. Maybe you have love opportunities coming your way, or a connection that you are in might be able to evolve into something more, but you're not taking it as serious, okay? There is a repeating person, Scorpio, from the past, who you tend to always let your guard down when it comes to this person. This person gets like the pass. This person gets easy access to you, okay? And I mean it in no disrespect either, Scorpio, but this person has easy access to you, and it's almost like you guys replay the same thing. So it's kind of like, and this person knows. So maybe you guys don't speak for like 1 to 3 months, and then you guys pop back up into each other's lives, and have fun with one another for maybe two months, and then it disappears, and then it pops back up, then it disappears. But the thing about it is, you and this person both participate in it, Scorpio, so you guys both replay the same scene, okay? So it's just this one past person that just keeps popping up because they have that access to you, and because you allow it, okay? And also too, I feel like this person is your safe safe haven, because you know what to expect with this person. That's why you're not trying to take anything too else serious anymore, because you're like, well, I got this past person, I get my needs met, I know what to expect with this person, so there's no room for disappointment or lack with this person, because I already know what to expect with this person. That's what I'm getting. Clarify this 5 of Swords in reverse. Okay. Accepting something, we have accepted something, but not quite. 10 angel number here. There is still ending, maybe an ending, ending that you're still holding on to. You've disassociated from this. You no longer are dealing or involved in the situation, but it's still like you feel like you did not get clarity as to why something ended the way it did. And also too, I feel like you might not have been ready to actually say, okay, I do not want this no more. I feel like the circumstances, made you say, okay, I don't want this no more. But I feel like emotionally, Scorpio, no, you weren't really ready to say, I don't want this anymore. And I feel like it's this past person, okay? But there still needs to be a conversation here, because like I said, you're going to be asking why a lot, okay? Clarify this Knight of Pentacles reverse, okay? So feeling like you're in a good spot, feeling like you do not need to move, feeling like you don't have to move. When you sit there and you feel as though you don't have to move because you feel as though you are set up in life, or you're just in a good spot. Sometimes you get into this dry spell where nothing comes in and nothing goes out, if that makes sense. So you could be feeling great, feeling fine at what space you are in life right now, Scorpio, but then it's like, okay, there's opportunities that are passing you by because you just don't want to move, because you feel too fulfilled with what you have currently. Okay, so keep that in mind too, also, while you're like, okay, I'm good, I don't have to do this, I don't have to do that. Keep that in mind also too, okay? Clarify this 9. Clarify this 9. Hold on. And thank you. Confused, okay? Confused as to why something went the way it did, okay? Asking yourself why. Why was something having me feel so stagnant? Why was something having like a hold on me, okay? And now it's like, okay, well, now I low key, high key feel abandoned, feel left out from this situation, okay? So you go from being confused as to why something had a hold on to you, Scorpio, to now then wanting that same attention or that same energy from what was at one point in time it wasn't healthy, if that makes sense. So like I'm getting Scorpio, that like, yeah, something was not good for you in the past. You realized that, and you dropped it or whatever the case may be, but now it's like you kind of still want that attention. That, yeah, okay. There is though, okay, because it's look at this. So we got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, right? Then we got the King of Pentacles up there. Then we got the Empress in reverse, right? And then we got the Emperor up there. So what is this? You know what I mean? You got both matches, but both of the ladies are in reverse. And you remember I told you earlier that, Scorpio, I was feeling a bunch of masculine energy. So maybe this is you. For my ladies, you are definitely embodying a lot of masculine energy, and you're not really letting your feminine side come out and be feminine. You're not letting your soft side out. And I feel like this is just a defense mechanism for you to protect yourself. And also you feel like what am I trying to say? You feel like if you show too much emotions, then you are looked at as weak. Okay, you feel as though like if you open up a little bit too much, you're looked at as weak or vulnerable, and people might try to prey on that. Maybe in the past, Scorpio, people have tried to do that to you in the past, where they try to prey on you being feminine, prey on you being soft. They try to take advantage of that, and now you don't want to do that. Okay, you'll rather be tough and just straight, I don't know, all day. Okay, clarify this Hierophant in reverse. By listen, by you being so laid back and casual and like I'm chill, like life is good, you're really like not stressing at all. Like you ain't losing no sleep, not nothing. You're really chilling, okay? And then there's some communication that comes up, okay? There's some communication that comes up. And this conversation is coming up after something or a situation or someone. It was not working out due to the fact that it was blockages. It was blockages, possibly because this person that you were dealing with, this past person, they were unhappy. So it was like it was blockages in that category, okay? Or maybe you were unhappy with the situation, and it was blockages right then and there. But for my Scorpio ladies, I do think that you need to take time and go and heal, because it's perfectly fine for you to be feminine. I know what you see on social media. You see a lot of the ladies are totally masculine. They want to embody the masculine energy 24/7. No, you have to have your masculine and your feminine. You have to have both in order to be balanced. And when you're not, this is when you get into relationships where you meet a masculine, but you're already masculine, and there is a clash. There's a clash of who is going to be dominant and who is going to be submissive. That's where that clash comes into play, and then it comes into a play also too about who's going to hold all the power, or who's going to hold majority of the power. Okay, you don't want to give up no power, and neither does the person that you're involved with. So I definitely say go and heal, and just know that it is okay for you to be soft. It's okay for you to be feminine. It's okay for you to be all of that. It's perfectly fine for you to be vulnerable too. But this was the reading that I have for you, Scorpios. Until next time, bye.